When I joined the company 7 years ago, GM Lighting was on a successful ramp up in business, primarily relying on LED tape and power supplies. Hi, I'm Ashley Gloucester. I'm the president of GM Lighting. Shortly upon joining the company, we expanded our staff. I called on several people from my history in the lighting industry to help grow GM Lighting, and they jumped at the opportunity. Since then, I've probably hired 5 to 10 people that have been with me on my journey in the lighting industry to where we are today.
I think of 20 years ago walking into a small little public warehouse, looking at 4 pallets of under cabinet lights and waiting for a truck to come in and pick up our first little order. Finally, the truck showed up, backed in. The warehouse guy used his forklift, put the pallets into the truck. I looked at the ship to, see who the customer was, who I'll never forget, and the truck pulled away, and I knew that I was in business. And just unbelievable that I'm walking in here today and seeing this incredible company.
Wow, it's been over 20 years, a little over 20 years. I got a phone call from Cy right out of the blue. I worked for Cy and a partner of his at a lighting company in Valencia, California. Cy said, Rich, how would you like to come on down to the Springs and meet me for lunch? And I was always up for free lunch. So I said, yeah, absolutely, Cy. So I drove down to Palm Springs. Having lunch with Cy was just fantastic. Whenever you're with Cy, it was like being with family. And so I said, Rich, what would you think if I told you I was getting back into the lighting business? And I said, I would totally believe you. So we sketched out a logo for this company called GM Lighting. And I remember of the logos that I showed him, the one that he liked the most, it had a font called City Bold. And I thought it was really appropriate since GM Lighting was going to be stationed near Chicago.
So as the company has grown year after year, time after time, what we've established is the same mom and pop ideal that we had when we started the business. This means there are actually friends helping friends, whether it be our reps or our distributors. People across the country and even over the border really appreciate everything we've done for them and appreciate our relationship throughout all these years of continued success. We have a way and an ability to care for each person we work with based on the size of our organization. And instead of growing beyond our means, we continue to bring new talent on board to make sure we continue to have those relationships.
I'm Jason Marcotte. I've been here at GM Lighting for going on 14 years. I think in the beginning, you had customers didn't even know what a directional light source was. They didn't know how to apply LED in place of what they had for literally the last 100 years. If you fast forward to today, you get customers that are definitely getting some great ideas on applications, mostly in the home, commercial, and industrial, that you never would have thought of before with a directional light source because it just didn't exist. So our customers are certainly evolved. The needs have evolved as well as the applications have evolved. So it's just been a complete evolution across the board from what was available to the needs and the applications.
If anything marked GM Lighting's 2-decade arc, it was those iconic applications. From the Mitsubishi World Headquarters to Graceland and the Arizona Center, GM Lighting LED tape was everywhere, like iconic applications from the Olympic Village in Canada and the fastest growing fast food chain in the country to residences and restaurants. GM's reputation opened a door that instilled confidence.
My name is Jeff Cahill. I'm the Central Regional Manager for GM Lighting. I manage our distribution network from Michigan to Kentucky to Kansas, the Dakotas and back, minus the Chicagoland area. GM has a long storied history here in lighting for LED. There aren't many LED companies that are as old as we are, so that's a unique position to be in the marketplace. Coming and learning about the GM story and how they've grown up and the massive changes that were made in 2020 to kind of bring the company into the next phase of its life have been pretty interesting. I think since 2020 changes, GM has probably the best inventory in the lighting business. Our service levels are wonderful. People love our name. Those who work with us and know us, they enjoy working with us. I often have many distributors who tell me that we are their favorite brand to work with across everybody that they work with because of the ease of doing business with us, the way we answer the phone, how quickly we handle problems. We're just an easy outfit to do business with, and so those that have enjoyed that business for many years, we have a stable and strong relationship because of it.
Our wide network of independent reps and distributors across the country have been integral in the growth of GM Lighting. We couldn't do it without them. They're our partners. We consider them our partners, and we have excellent relationships with both our distribution network and our reps.
The reps are the backbone of our company. We look for people that can convey the message that we're not just another lighting company, and that once you get used to us, our level of service and quality, you'll always come back. The team that has come together over the last several years is nothing short of fantastic. Every single department is run just so professionally and efficient that it's a pleasure to work with these people, and to think, again, thinking back, that I did all of this all by myself once upon a time, and now I have a crew of dozens of people to do all the things that are necessary to deliver this level of service to the industry.
Marketing has become the main channel of communication for GM Lighting. So when we have our customers, our reps coming to us, they are eager to work with us. What I'm the most excited about are our relationships with reps, is where GM Lighting is going, how fast we are growing, and our future. In our marketing department, we are trying to develop, we are trying to add more AI tools. We are trying to be present on social media, and we are just trying to communicate who we are and what our products represent.
If marketing tells the story, then engineering makes sure that story is true. Ashley defines GM's growth as steady. Scott Ortiz makes it real.
When I stepped into this role 2 years ago, I understood that product development at GM Lighting was not going to be a singular focus. Product development is really the nexus of all departments. During development and even after product launch, different hats must be worn to cover details in engineering, product support, sourcing, quality, many departments. The goal is ultimately customer satisfaction for GM products and services. That's what we strive for every day at GM. When a radar was a concept, we knew we could make it work. Still, we were in a new market and had to be sure that we were going to cover all the basic needs of a landscape installation. We had to upgrade our knowledge internally to support a new set of luminaires and power supplies. The result was a product line that will satisfy customers for many years.
For the last 20 years, if there's one thing we discovered here at GM Lighting, it's this. Bringing light into our world and into our businesses and homes is a sacred duty. When you can do that and make friends along the way, you realize that you're doing something right. Here's to many more years of providing that which brings light to our lives.